Wait, so what does your multi-agent system help that a single agent can't do or does so much slower today?
So today it can orchestrate, well, let me put it this way. Let's say you just want to buy some kind of good or service, and you want to evaluate like a bunch of different vendors all at once. With a single agent system, I know you can they can spawn sub agents, but that's roughly bounded, right? But like with a multi-agent system, you can go and evaluate 100 different vendors all simultaneously, and also like cross-negotiate against them. So essentially, as a buyer, I am now buying goods from a way more efficient market for whatever market that I care about, right? It could be anything from I need a lawyer for my startup to like I want the best flowers in the city to XYZ. And you're just gonna get like this like 10, 20, maybe even 30% like decrease in the cost of the thing that you're buying because of its ability to like parallelize super effectively.
And just do broader, deeper search in the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one example.
So like the modern competition is kind of like the, what is it called? I want to say it's Llama has like a harness that does, it's called like Llama Index. I think there's a harness that they have that's just like called Deep Research that basically spawns like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 agents that then all research like basically similes of your query, right? So is that like your current starting point of like the analogous product?
So in some sense, the main difference between our harness and something like Llama Index, whatever you said, is our harness is specifically made to take action in the real world. So if you need to just do a bunch of web searches in parallel, like, yeah, there are existing tools that can do that. But if you need to go call a bunch of businesses in parallel, or spawn a bunch of browser agents in parallel, or do a bunch of like messaging in parallel, or emailing in parallel, then there isn't a good harness for that.
Okay, this reminds me of a product that the company Giga had. They're like one of
the voice agent.
Yeah, exactly, because they do multiple phone calls at a time. So they can like kind of have the AI decide that these two people need to meet at this exact moment and then call both of them at the exact same time. And then if they both pick up, then you can like just connect
merge
them.
the calls.
Yeah, exactly. You can even call like more people than that if you need to call someone who like runs the gate and then like the person at the house and the door dasher. Like you can like do many party coordination, and so like this is a possible angle.
Yeah, I think also part of the issue too is like there are ways to do what my system does with a lot of like different types of tools. So you can use like one tool to do like mass phone call parallelization, one tool to do browser agent parallelization, and you also for the browser agents need like some way to get around anti-bot. The point is like in order to actually have a system that can go and solve almost any problem you want right now, you need to like create this like hodgepodge of like 8 different types of tools and like figure out which ones work and like probably update the underlying tool implementations and stitch them onto Claude. It's like it's technically possible with like just Claude or just Codex, but it's just like a massive amount of pain that no real person is gonna like go through in order to like, you know, get the end reward.
Okay. And are you also like planning out farther ahead than a traditional agent? Because like based on your description, it's like you want to plan out far. If you need to coordinate many more agents and also do longer tasks, like how do you actually get the same AI model to plan out farther, like or plan long tasks better? Like what does that even mean?
Yeah, so there's one approach that the industry is taking, which is to do like all the plan in one shot. And so I think like Anthropic's workflows, right, where you spawn just like 200 agents. Or you write code that orchestrates 200 agents. And I think that's like fundamentally a faulty way to approach the problem, because you need to do, how do I put it?
Plan updating?
Yeah, you need to plan updating. You need to like adapt your, you need also to be able to shove a ton amount of compute into this really extended plan. And yeah, I just don't, I guess fundamentally I don't see like Fable 8 being like solve cancer and it's just like a million agent plan.
True.
So the approach I've taken is like, okay, the planer, it doesn't go and fully decompose the whole tree in one shot. It just breaks it down to the next step. And because you can just, you know, have this planer take care of this one isolated small action, you can shove a bunch more compute into like the creation of this entire like super long horizon plan. Right? Because now you have like hundreds of LLM calls all along the way. And there's a bunch of other benefits too, to like, you know, building the plan iteratively over time. Like you mentioned, being able to adapt your plan. So like if some sub problem fails, it shouldn't go and like deconstruct like the whole workflow, right? You should be able to isolate and just update this one plan. But yeah.